We have come to the second wave of this problem.
Cases have reached 900.
1,518.
2,161.
The wave was quite strong because we started to have first 2 patients coming. Then after that, 5 patients coming. Then suddenly you realize it's half a ward. Then within no time, we have ward load coming. I'm Dr. Kuldip Kaur. I've been in service since now 29 years. I came to Sungai Buloh just about 2.5 months before COVID set in. Prior to this, I was in Hospital Kuala Lumpur, Deputy Director. First, we thought maybe it wouldn't go up to more than a floor, but it went on to the next ward, 3rd ward, 4th ward, and that's it. The whole floor was cleared.
How fast was this?
Within 1 month. Because that also was worrying when you empty a whole floor. It's 4 wards, 28 bedded each ward. How much can you put up in the other floors? It will really pack. So now the question is, what happened if we need to decant? Because with clearing 4 wards, actually we've already congested. It's a very big challenge, I must say. So, just like that, nurses, even our doctors, same. They also, let's say they were in orthopedics, in other departments like ONG, obstetrics and gynecology. Suddenly they have to treat respiratory infection. Isn't it quite a mismatch? That means they have to really go down to that level and treat the respiratory infection. They have no choice. They have to be trained. We have to give them awareness. We have to train them for their usage of the PPE. And we have to give a lot of awareness about this new infection, because every day talks were going on, to create awareness and to tell them more and more about this infection, so they are mentally prepared to go into the field life. As they kept reading, they realized the risk is very high, So some of them were actually, I must say, depressed. They stayed away from the family. They were worried that they will carry back this infection to the children or family, you see. Even though we tried our best to make sure that we kept the numbers low and we made it shift so that their exposure level, 12 hours they work and then they go back, then the next shift comes in. But still, it was, the fear was still there. And we had a lot of actually challenging times with staffs, Last time, at least, kita ada apa-apa stres ke, duduk sama-sama makan, sembang, luahkan sikit perasaan kita kan. Itu pun tak boleh. Sekarang sebab duduk dekat pun tak boleh. Sembang lama tak boleh, sembang dekat tak boleh. Have to always don, doff, PPE lah. For long time they wear and they berpeluh. Depend on the weather. We have liaison officers in every department to making sure that our staffs are truly sincerely following the SOP. And we try to remind them in every way possible that our SOP is our vaccine. But I never say that we did not suffer any infection. No, we had outbreaks. But it did not impact us so much that we are stranded lah, We are able to contain the outbreak because the way I said, right, we don't have all people working all around the same time. Because we already know in our aspect, we cannot be like others. We have to stand strong and firm to make sure that we are always functional and able to take the load. Because of fear, and he felt well and he thought that why should he be admitted, so he escaped, and thank God, we found him, and thank God he was negative. But that makes us more alert that, what are the fears, that patients coming in with this new respiratory infection. So we realized that we must overcome this also now, because with people running away, so we had to look at other things like our wards being, more guarded or locked, or, visitors also, we have to stop them coming from the hospital, because everything was to contain the whole situation, to prevent infection to be spread to others, So in that way, everything was moving so fast that we didn't have time to think. We just had to use the word go. Public must also know they are also the frontliners. Yeah, everybody is a frontliner, and for the moment till we see the vaccine, our SOP is the vaccine. Stay at home if there's nothing to do outside. Follow the SOP and remind each other, and let's pray that we'll get over this soon. Yeah, soon or sooner.